I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. We relocated from Detroit after my mother and father divorced, and I went to school in Rockford, Illinois. My wife and we decided to relocate to Minnesota because Iowa was a little bit too slow and Illinois was a little bit too fast. So we thought that Minnesota might be a perfect spot, and it's also close to both of our families. We've been married for 20 years. I have 3 beautiful kids. My youngest is 10 years old. Her name is McKaylin. And then I have a middle child who is 12, and I have Creighton who's 15. I've always been involved with some type of activity or physical activity, whether it be football, wrestling. I'm an all-state wrestler for Illinois, or track to stay in shape for football and wrestling. I also boxed while I was in high school as a way to stay in shape and stay out of trouble in the summer. So when I went to college, it was very important to me to major in something that I could enjoy but also give back to my community. So I went to college for secondary education, where I taught social studies and also had endorsements so I could coach. After years of working and years of raising the kids, I had noticed that I was starting to get out of shape. And what happened was I started to kind of think about the times where I was in the best shape of my life, and I realized that some form of combat sports was right there at the top. And I was able to find a local boxing gym. They helped me get started, re-educated me on some of the skills that I had participated in when I was a teenager, where I started to train other people and then when a position opened up for me to become a trainer at the facility, I hopped on it right away and just had a great time, not only training myself but also training with other people. I was able to really develop my skills and work with some top level fighters. I worked with Rob Brandt, who's a world champion right now. I learned a lot from him. I was able to work with him with a couple pro fights when he first turned pro, and that's when I really started to put together what we now know as 3pBoxing. Really, I have a clear objective to not just help my family, but also help those in the larger community. I thrive on being able to push myself, and I feel like I'm the constant underdog, and that really motivates me to just give my best and do the very best I can in everything I do.